Hi and welcome to this video. In this quick video I'm going to show you how to install a touchscreen overlay on your factory touchscreen for one of our multimedia video interfaces for the Audi A4 or A5. This specific car is an Audi A5, but the process is exactly the same for an A4, an A5 and a Q5. Okay, so to get started we need to remove this panel. Quite simple to remove, there's just a few clips, no tools needed for this one. So you just literally put your fingers on the front to get some leverage and just pull like that. So that's the first clip out. Pull it from this side, so clips on both sides. Shouldn't be too hard to get it out. And then you take it away. Now you've got to be careful when you take this away. I kind of rest it on the dashboard because it's easier, but try not to unplug this connector because the airbag light is in here and it can give you, if the ignition's on, it can give you an airbag warning which you'll need to reset. So try and avoid doing it. There's no real need to completely disconnect it. So here, as you can see, this is a factory touchscreen. Now this one has had a touchscreen overlay pre-installed by me, so but I'll show you the exact process. So basically you undo these little Torx screws. I think this is a T40 bit. Let's have a look here. No, sorry, it's a T20. So T20 Torx bit, there's a screw. Put that safely when you remove it. You've got 4 of them holding in the screen.
Go.
So I've got the 4 Torx screws out, and now you can see the screen is just held in position by the retaining pins. So that just pulls straight out. And you can see, so basically on your screen you've got this, which is your LVDS connector, which is basically the factory video interface, and this connector here, so this is from the screen we've pre-fitted, but basically that goes down, that connects to the unit's wiring, the interface's wiring. So we just got that little ribbon cable which just pops into there. That's just removable with a flathead screwdriver. So let's have a look at how we got this screen off. So take a small flathead screwdriver. Ideally you want one smaller than this. So if I just do this in reverse, so you can see, we'll take this one out. So you just pop this clip quite carefully because you don't need to use a lot of force. And then you just take that out. So that's your ribbon cable. So this is a screen demounted from the car. So all we do to remove this and fix the overlay, it seems a bit scary, but actually it's quite simple. We've got some metal retaining clips here and here, and then these here which you can pop out with a screwdriver just like that. Just very carefully levering, not putting too much pressure on the glass. And then this is, as you can see, it's loose. And the same the other side. So I'm just working backwards here, but it's exactly the same process. And you can see a little bit of careful levering. Again, keeping the screwdriver away from the LCD. And then you can see, look at that, we've got our touchscreen overlay there. That's the original factory screen, touchscreen overlay on top, ribbon cable nice and safe out of the way. And I'll just show you that again. You've got the metal covering going on. You just need to make sure that the screen overlay is roughly straight, which is quite easy to do. So you just make sure the borders are lined up. So that's wrong, this is right. Okay, so that's lined up, nicely lined up. Just try and keep it as even as you can. And then you just secure these clips. So this is how you keep retaining clips there. And just use a bit of tension on the screwdriver to put that back in. Again, even use your hand pressure if you're careful. Again, not pressing down on the LCD at all. We're just pressing down on the outer rim, and that's held in place. Just clip those back over like that. You see, and then yeah, so that's ready to go back in. Again, just being careful of the wiring there. Link this ribbon cable up. So you always make sure your contact side is going into the PCB there is pretty obvious. Just make sure it's facing downwards so it makes contact. So we take this. Be fairly gentle here, because again it's a ribbon cable you're dealing with, but it's not overly likely to break. It just needs to be put in properly, and then there we go. So the ribbon cable is back in there. Bring this back. Just remember to put your video cable, or as Audi call it, LVDS, just back into the screen there. And you'll feel it engage with a click. I'm sure you heard that. And we've got our ribbon cable there. It's out the way of everything. So let's just do a test, and we can see it lights up, and then there's our touchscreen working.